Howdy, I'm B. Let me welcome you to the Beer Snobs Radio Show. We're a bunch of friends who are not experts, but we know we like in beer. Our definition of a beer snob is someone who just won't drink craft beer. So sit back and listen to us blind review beers on the Beer Snobs Radio Show.
Calling all beer snobs. How you guys doing tonight? I am B, and to my left is...
Hey guys, this is Brian from Beer Quest.
And right across the table?
Damon.
Hey guys, first things first, let's talk about the beer of the month. Our beer of the month for the month of October is...
Negro Modelo.
The fucking beautiful beer.
So malty.
That was so good.
Such a surprise, too, if I remember.
It's one of those beers you don't really think would be that great, but it was amazing.
Yeah, went up against a lot of good beers, too.
Yeah.
So,
but this is a double blind show, so I want to ask you guys a question.
classic double blind.
So, I just found out that last month, PBR got bought by a Russian company, which means that now PBR, Colt, Schlitz, and some other beers are now going to be Russian-owned. Is this going to affect you guys in any way?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to lose any sleep on this.
None whatsoever. I mean, I just found out PBR was located. The head place for PBR, the headquarters is in Los Angeles, so that's kind of interesting. But
wow, that's news to me too.
Yeah,
maybe their corporate headquarters.
Yeah, corporate headquarters in Los Angeles,
which is probably some small slimy dive, like with one room.
Yeah, it's probably just an office with a big blue ribbon.
It's got one desk in the front.
Blue ribbon.
It's got one desk in the front, and that has the mother of the guy in the back manning the phones.
Probably.
And she's just there because, he wanted to take her out of the home, for the day. So he just picks her up and puts her in front, just plants her there, makes her look like a secretary, but she doesn't do anything because no one cares about Pabst Blue Ribbon unless you're a cheap freaking hipster. No one gives a crap. Who drinks Schlitz?
You can't be a cheap hipster. They charge premium. No,
I'm sorry.
PBR.
I'm sorry. That was redundant.
Okay.
A cheap hipster? I'm sorry. That was... Oh, bad grammar. My bad.
But, the thing that bothers me is that I think America is losing the big names that they started brewing with. I mean, Budweiser is now InBev. PBR has now gone to a Russian company. At least we have the craft beer revolution that's spreading across the world, and that was born and bred in America. So hopefully the craft beer titans will take over that mantle of being of having American beer.
Well, hopefully that Russian company didn't pay too much.
Yeah, $5, I think.
That's a good value. I like $5. I think it's chill. I mean, you always have flex in any industry. Like look at McDonald's. 40 years ago, they were at the top of their game. Look at them now. Like nobody really wants to go to McDonald's. I'm totally cool with that.
No, it's like the one story I do like to tell when it comes to Pabst Blue Ribbon. I remember performing in I think it was Indianapolis actually, and we the band I was in at the time, we go to the venue, and the first thing we ask, of course, is like, what's going to be our drink special? We're going to get like tickets or something, so we get some free stuff at the bar after we perform. And they're like, well, actually, here's the deal. It's a great deal. You can pay like $2 for any of the other beers on here, or all the PBR you can drink for free.
Ew. You guys paid $2.
And I instantly I was like, see how many ones I got. Shit.
not an incentive enough for you?
Yeah, for free. Fuck, I won't even drink that shit for free.
Awesome. Okay, guys, we got beer number one.
Beer number one.
Nice amber color.
Interesting smell. It's
kind of sweet.
That's nice.
Fascinating smell.
I like the smell a lot.
I almost pick up a little bit of honey.
Yeah, well, the color is the color's honey. The first thing I noticed.
Now that is the perfect beer right now. That tastes so good.
Oh wow,
this is really, really good.
This tastes
so good.
I would say, if I had to guess, like a good amber.
I don't know. I'm expecting a little bit more weight to it if it was an amber, but it's a nice beer. This is like the perfect drinking beer to me, right here.
Well, it'd be,
definitely sessionable.
Yeah, that's what exactly I was going to say. A sessionable amber.
Yeah,
that's what this makes me think of.
Oh man.
I know it's got a nice smooth flavor. It doesn't have like any fruity notes to it. You guys get fruits at all?
Not really.
I mean, a little bit, just a tiny bit. Not a lot. It's very mild, but it's in the back.
I want more.
It's very
of this.
smooth. It's very, very smooth.
I want a 12-pack of this.
I still can't figure out if this is an ale or a lager. What do you guys think?
I think this is a lager.
Think so?
It's a really good lager, though.
It's a beer.
It tastes like an Oktoberfest.
It tastes good. That's all I know.
It's really good. You know, that's one thing I like about us when we do these is when it's so good we can't have a decent description. You know,
No, it's just too good.
It's just good.
Yeah.
We can't get you down and like break it down in so many levels or nuances. We're just telling you this is a great beer.
Like, I mean, I'd say it doesn't really have that good of a head.
Yeah,
that's probably the
mine
only.
didn't have any.
I got a decent head on mine.
Mine didn't have any. Like, not that good of a head. You had to stir it up a lot just to get a little tiny bit.
I just thought, oh,
I dig it. I dig it by itself, and I can't imagine a meal that would be bad paired with this.
Yeah, just it's smooth taste and a really smooth mouthfeel on top of it. A good sessionable beer. Not too impressive, but just nice. That's the best way of saying it. Is going back to Aaron. Nice.
I don't know. I'm impressed with how smooth and mellow the beer is. It still has tons of flavor, but stands on its own and it's good.
It's crazy.
good stuff. So ready for the reveal?
Let's get the reveal.
Yeah. What is this?
What we have in front of us right now is R.J. King WingWalker Brewing Company by R.J. King WingWalker Amber Ale. It's an Oktoberfest Marzen, 4.5, 80 cents a bottle. 80 cents.
Oh yes. I remember where these beers came from because I'm the one that picked them up.
I'm pretty sure fresh and easy, right?
No, these came from this show. If I remember right, I don't remember what the other one was, but I grabbed 2 beers from the 99-cent store, and this was one of them.
Oh, this is a good value then.
This is a great
Fuck yeah.
value.
80 cents a bottle.
I remember trying WingWalker about 5 years ago when they first started doing stuff. I don't know where they're out of, and I wasn't impressed, but this amber is great. Just, the description Hef gave me was 80 cents, and that's out of a 12-pack, so a 12-pack would be, what, 8 times 12, 640? No, that's wrong.
It'd be 8 times 12. That would be 9
something.
Yeah,
960 for this.
Still under $10.
This is great.
960 for a 12er.
That I want to buy that
For
right
a
now.
12er.
That's a good deal.
That's
dude.
a great deal.
Yeah.
I feel like you're right though. I usually see WingWalker at like Fresh and Easy.
Yeah, fresh and
That's
easy.
usually where it pops up.
Yeah,
So here, amber ale with honey added,
there you go.
roasted malt and creamy styles. They call it Flight 1. Like apparently they have them in flights.
well, I know I remember one of them they had was green. I just remember when I first started getting into craft beer, I saw WingWalker. I tried it, and I wasn't impressed at all. I'm happy to say this is much, much better than what they had before. This is a great beer.
This is awesome. I'm blown away. I'm actually really surprised.
Because I know this is considered one of the cheaper beers out there, like one of the mass-produced ones. Like I'm actually kind of curious. Is this one of the ones that have they get brewed for somebody else, or maybe it's a big beer company trying to push out beer? You know?
Oh yeah, that's some sort of a
it's
contract
theirs.
brew or some sort
Yeah.
of like hidden crafty beer.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the bottle, Damon?
Well, I would say I like the simple design. Black background. It's got a guy, basically doing the wing walking on top of an old biplane. And it's the neck being orange is a little weird with the body being blue on brown, but it's not ugly or distracting or it's a pretty cool design. It stands out. I think it helps them stand out. And it gets to the point of you see that picture and it's a wing walker, obviously.
Yeah. What do you want to say about it?
Hardiman?
No, I dig it. I just so the brewery is WingWalker, right? Or is it RJ King?
I think it's R.J. King.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the wing walker ale.
I don't know. I'm always a little skeptical when it's like you look at any type of label, a bottle, a can, whatever, and it's hard to figure out who made it.
Yeah. Well, it says on the side, brewed and bottled by R.J. King WingWalker. I think the whole thing is part of it. In Rochester. And we got the website to check out. So, well, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
All right, so recommendation.
Definitely.
I would totally pick this up.
Wow. All 3.
All right. We got beer number 2.
Beer number 2.
Oh, this one looks even lighter.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a lager, just from the look of it. That white foam. It is clear. Let me hold yours up to the light.
Yeah, this is definitely drier.
I like the smell though.
That's different.
It's definitely a lager though. Not as sweet. I miss the sweetness of the last one. Like in contrast to these two together.
This is weird. This is like, to me, this tastes like the kind of lager that you would expect from a like a basic lager, the way they boast like a Budweiser would boast about being so great, as for just like a plain lager being decent. This is what I would expect. Of course, when you drink Budweiser, you feel like spitting it out immediately. I'm not offended by it, but it's not interesting. It's not as good as the last one comparatively, but it's I don't know, it's simple. I guess is the best way I can put it.
That's a good way to. I mean, there's nothing.
It's a simple lager that's not a non-offensive simple lager.
Yeah, somebody just went through the how to brew book, followed the steps, made a lager.
Yeah, and I think I think it is the aftertaste. The aftertaste kind of bitters up just a tiny bit and then dissipates completely. So you're not left with that weird apple flavor.
No, and it's a little bready at the same time.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like it this weird, it just bitters up just a tiny bit and then just poof gone. This tastes like, in it mouthfeel, it feels like a light beer.
I don't think it's a light though.
I don't think it's a Pilsner.
Yeah, I bought this. I don't even remember what it was.
I don't think this is a light. I don't think it's a Pilsner. I think this is just, like I said, somebody went to the brew book, how to brew, followed the steps, made a lager, bottled it, and let it go. Like they didn't, like you said, this is inoffensive. This is not bad.
Yeah.
It's not good, but I just have no real reaction to it.
Yeah, it's just kind of eh.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I wouldn't turn it down.
Hopefully they don't boast what this is supposed to be, because if they try to do that, that won't be good. Hopefully it's just a very downplayed, whatever they claim it to be is pretty downplayed. That's all I got to say.
You got anything else you want to add?
No, not really. I mean, this is a good lager, just like you said. I mean, it doesn't have any type of standout characteristic. It doesn't taste like an Oktoberfest like you'd expect this time of year. It doesn't taste like your typical, Pilsner, German, Czech, American, whatever. I can't quite figure it out. But I mean, it's good. It's got the kind of little estery notes, a little bit of like bready, kind of biscuity flavors, and that little tiny bitterness at the end. But
just the little bit of bitterness and then poof gone.
Yeah,
that's the weird thing. Like the aftertaste just kind of starts to get your attention and it just completely disappears.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unique in that aspect. So I'm kind of dying to know what it is.
Let's find out.
Well, what we have now is Matt Brewing Company, Saranac Kölsch.
It's attempt at a German.
Okay. This golden sparkling blonde ale was brewed to pay homage to a 1,000-year tradition rooted in Cologne, Germany. Clear, crisp, and easy to drink, the Kölsch of today is lighter than the house beer that was served in Cologne 200 years ago, the city that made Kölsch famous. We hope you enjoy it. So it's a Kölsch. Not a good one in my opinion.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that it's a Kölsch.
Yeah, but 5% ABV and the same price as the last one, 80 cents per 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah, so
it's like they're giving it away.
An Adirondack lager at 5%.
I hate that bottle.
Yeah, this bottle.
Yeah.
This bottle. Okay, I like the fonts.
I feel like it's like a
otherwise
Swiss
it's just kind of
like commercial.
It's just like the golden background and then just like the fucking backpack in the woods, and I mean I don't even get it.
That shit's too busy.
It's not. It's to me it's not too busy. It's just nothing about it says beer.
No, I mean to me, like I think children's book.
Yeah, there you go. The golden ones, yeah.
Yeah. See, the children are missing because they were eaten by a wolf and a witch. They left their backpack with all the beer in it that they were taking to grandma's house.
Now, here's a question, guys. We all know what a Kölsch should taste like. This didn't feel like a Kölsch to me at all.
This is what I was afraid of. It's because they're trying to do a style that should have tasted better.
Like, a straight lager, I'm good. But
yeah,
that wasn't sweet enough for a Kölsch. We didn't get the normal. What are the flavored notes you usually get in a Kölsch?
I don't know. I feel like it was light enough, but that's probably it. That's the only mark that it gets.
It tasted, I guess. I mean, it was decent for a blonde, but a German style, no way. That's just disappointing.
Well, do you guys recommend it though?
Yeah, I'd say maybe. It's
a yes or no, man.
I'm kind of leaning towards no.
Then is that your answer? Final answer?
Yeah. I'd say pass on this one. Move on.
Yeah, I have to say, it was what I was afraid of. It should have tasted better with all the claims, with what they were trying to make it. Again, if they would have just said, "Oh, we're just trying to make a Pilsner," I'd have been like, you know what, that deserved to be called a Pilsner. It was decent. It was a decent lager, but hell no. For what they were saying, That's a big disappointment. When you open that bottle, you're expecting a Kölsch. You're expecting a good one.
Well, and if you never had a Kölsch before and that was your expectation,
That when you had a real one, you'd
yeah.
like shit your pants in excitement.
yeah,
or you might just be turned off completely. Like, I just don't like Kölsch apparently.
Yeah, that's sad.
it tastes just like
Yeah.
Budweiser.
So
you
so
know.
I can't in all good conscience recommend that.
I can't do it either, even though the price is beautiful, because I like
80 cents a bottle.
like you said before, or like we said before, if you find what a real Kölsch tastes like and you compare it to what that is, like a Karma Kölsch from LA Ale Works, that's a great
That is
beer.
a good beer. Those guys do awesome.
But for you to call that a Kölsch, I just can't say you need to go try this. But we had 2 beers tonight. We had the RJ Kingmaker WingWalker Ale, Amber.
Yeah, and they got a full 3 out of 3 recommendation.
That would
in the running
awesome.
for beer of the month.
easily go get that. And then we had the, what was this? Matt's Brewing Company. It's a Kölsch.
Yeah.
And I don't think you guys.
0 of 3.
I mean, we think you should try every beer we talk about. Now, at these prices, go right ahead.
Yeah, 80 cents.
yeah, by
80
all
cents a
means.
bottle. Give it a shot. Like we always say, just because we say we don't like something or we like something doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it. Give it a shot. Give it a chance because you might like it. You
Oh,
might
yeah,
like
by
it
all
more than we
means.
like it. You may hate it.
And
Doesn't matter.
And if you're standing there with the door open and it's between that and like Corona, grab
Grab
the
that
Kölsch.
one.
yes.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
a horrible beer.
And it tells you, as the theme of the show, you got one of those 99-cent stores and they actually sell beer and wine. Get your ass out there, check the frickin' stuff, because you might find something like we found with this
I
WingWalker.
found some good cider at a 99-cent store, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This, and remember, this is not the first good beer that we've gotten from the 99. So,
And usually you can check the date right on the bottle, so
oh yeah,
yeah, you don't have to worry about old beer.
yeah.
Well, guys, like we said, we recommend you guys get the WingWalker Amber Ale. Just to let you guys, remind you guys, the beer of the month this month is the Negro Modelo.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
And next show announcement for the new beer of the month.
What? And I'm B, and I'll see you at the bar.
Hey guys, it's Brian, and the quest is half the fun.
This is Damon. Auf Wiedersehen.
Calling all beer snobs, I am B, and you just heard one of our shows. Guess what else you can do? You can find us on the interwebs at Twitter, Facebook, G+, and we're on the Stitcher Radio Network. Be our friend on our social networks to find out what we're up to and find interesting beer articles we're releasing. If you want to advertise with the Beer Snobs, you can contact us at marketing@thebeersnobs.com. If you want to give us beer suggestions, you can find us at info@thebeersnobs.com or any of the social networks you can reach us. And as always, I'll see you at the bar.